Well, hello, everybody. We are coming to you. We're going to be starting our virtual open house Sunday. We're
Yeah.
actually going to be starting with a coming soon listing to start off our virtual open houses today.
Well,
So,
and let's talk about that because let's use that as the way that we move through these virtual open houses. And anytime we're in this kind of format, when we mention something that most people may not know what it is. So, what does that mean, coming soon?
so we have the ability to do a little bit of pre-marketing, and it may be different depending on the situation. So I know, for example, with this particular complex, we were not allowed to put up a sign that says coming soon.
Yeah.
So we're having to rely on other methods. And what it does is it allows the homeowner to continue on to get ready to come on the market. And then we're just, kind of putting the word out there and testing the market. So within the MLS, there is a new category. And I'm not sure how many agents actually use it, but our team does like to use it. And that's called the coming soon category. Now, that's only going to be available to the realtors out there.
Now, what I was
So,
screen sharing with everybody was just, we don't obviously have any exterior, any photos, pictures, or videos, but I was kind of giving you an idea of where the area is located, which is out in Wahiawa, all the way kind of up at the top. The main drag to that, one of the main streets or cross streets is California Avenue. So it's located right off of California Avenue. And
so
sandwiched between what, like a military area, so nice green space on one side. Go ahead, Adrian.
I just want to say it's at Hidden Valley Estates, and it's tucked away
Yeah.
in Wahiawa Heights. It's a very beautiful part of the islands. And actually, it's so nice. Attilio's sister, she actually lives in that neighborhood
Yeah.
and she enjoys it.
I'll show you her house right now. It's
Yeah,
and
show them your sister's house. This one I think is going to be very similar. It is a ground floor unit, just like your sister's home.
well,
And
I wanted to tell people there's two ways to come into this complex. You have the I'll zoom in real quick. You have this one, Hidden Valley Estates, right here, and then you've got
uh-huh.
another way to go into it is from here. And so, you know what I like about these older. What was the year built in these? What about 70s, 1970s?
I will tell you. Your
Um,
build is actually 1985, this particular
oh,
one. So
85.
these are actually a little bit of the newer ones that we're seeing in Wahiawa.
Well, what's nice about these older units is the new ones nowadays, they're trying to squeeze every dollar. The developers are trying to squeeze every dollar out of the space that they're developing in. And what's nice about these is that there's a lot of green space and a lot of spacing. So what's important when you're looking at condos is the spacing or the common area spacing, because if you got neighbors that smoke, or maybe they got pets, or maybe they're just kind of a little bit loud, it's always good to have some spacing between them. My sister is actually up in this part of the complex up here, and what's nice is there's a little park at the end that everyone has access to, but it's like their own. It's like a private park, a lot of huge green space up here. So nice that everybody can kind of walk to these different parks in the area. It looks like we've got Iliahi Elementary School is right here. So literally the kids can walk to elementary school. We have, churches throughout, shopping, and then what are the two major military bases that are nearby?
So there's Schofield Barracks and Wheeler. So
Yeah.
this particular unit has 782 square feet
Uh-huh.
interior. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's a nicely sized unit. And then maintenance fees are at $544.75 per month.
And you said it was a ground floor unit?
Ground floor unit and
Yeah.
fee simple. So
Yeah.
that's what they look like for the exterior. And
And
you can see all the greenery. Look at all that lush green space around these homes.
yeah, big wide open spaces like this. They have the brown with the asphalt shingle roofs, and a lot of privacy between the neighbors. You see how much all this plant and vegetation is between on the ground floor units. The
Mm-hmm.
ground floor units, and I know from my sister's place that's in there, it's nicely remodeled, so you can do a lot with these. They've got, is this a 2 bedroom?
2 bedroom, 1 bath. Yep.
2 bedrooms. So what she did was she opened up the kitchen. I'll see if I can pull up her old listing. But Adrian, why don't you? So this gives you a visual of what they look like on the outside and all the green
Yep.
space that's around them. Why don't you pull up the comps and take over the screen
Sure.
share from the comps? I'm actually
Okay.
showing. This is the most recent sold unit.
All right.
Yeah, and again, this is just the
Can you see
interior.
my screen?
Not yet. I'm gonna stop screen sharing on my end. Go ahead.
Okay. How about now?
Yep, there we go.
All right. So what I did was I just pulled up Wahiawa and townhouses in Wahiawa. So this is the back end of our the MLS, the multiple listing service. So as you can see, there's only 5 active. So that means that they don't have offers on them yet. And this particular unit is located in Wahiawa Heights. So the one that is available in Hidden Valley Estates, that one is a leasehold. Okay, so the one that we're coming to market with is fee simple. So that's there's a little bit of a difference there, as you can see, with the pricing and the amount of fees that you're going to be paying every month. So there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's about 5 that are under contract, and then here's the solds. So these homes don't necessarily come on the market that frequently. I think Attilio's sister was very lucky to get into it when she did. So because you can see, look, there was one that sold for 245,000 just recently in Hidden Valley Estates, and then there's
Condition on
closing
that
at the leasehold. Yes,
what was the condition on that one? Like fair, above
this
average?
one, the one that sold.
For 245, yeah.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Hidden Valley Estates. There it goes. The condition was I don't see it. I don't see that it's marked. But anyways, I mean, built in 1985, and I don't remember what your sister ended up paying for hers. I'm gonna stop the sharing. So anyways, the inventory is low. That's what you
Well,
need to know. This is a
and
coming
what I'll do is I'll share the inventory is low. So what does that mean? Because I'm going to pull up my sister's unit and to show you how nicely you can make these units. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what does this mean if I'm a buyer? What does this mean as I'm showing them pictures?
Well, if you are serious, then you don't want to sit around and wait, right? So if a nice home comes up, you definitely want to put the offer in right away, because if you wait, it's going to be gone. Especially if it's priced really well and doesn't need a whole lot of work. Those properties that are a little bit more turnkey and that are priced to the market, they're going under contract right away. So this is what Attilio's sister's inside of her home looked like. So they did a really nice remodel job on this particular one.
Well, here's the big difference that they did, because I've been in the unit enough. What they did was they took all this whole wall down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the refrigerator was moved to over here. Might be over here. I don't remember correctly. And then what you're seeing through there is a bathroom, but then you've also got a little place for the washer dryer. So you can really open these units up. Yeah, I don't have pictures of when she bought it, but if you take a look at the bathrooms, they do a really nice job with the granite countertops, vessel sinks, the picture frame mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So you can really do a nice job with these units. And then there's the bedroom, and then a second bedroom with a window unit, and then nice outside seating. I would have preferred that this wall be a little bit lower so you could see outside, but this is the part that I'm talking about that everybody has access to. That's right off the backside of her unit. Again, this is not the coming soon that we're talking about, but just to give you an idea of what the complex looks like and what could be the potential feel for unit if you bought one in there and fixed it all up. And what else?
So, what else I wanted to share with our viewers is that to check back to our website this week for the coming soon button.
Yeah.
So, what we're working on is pulling our coming soon listings that we're sharing in the MLS to also be shared on our website. So, you can come and take a look and see what do we have that's currently being worked on that will be coming onto the market within the next 30 to 45 days, maybe sooner.
Well, and
Yep.
then you've got another banner in here. It's
Mhm.
you got in here.
Is it a good time to sell? And how's
Yeah.
the market for sellers right now? Well, I mean, again, if you need to sell, yeah, it's a great time to sell. But I think that we give the advice to our clients, like, don't try and like time the market, you know. Um, in certain areas, it definitely is. It's a good, it's a good, you have a good opportunity because the inventory is low.
So here's the two questions we're going to be asking in all our virtual opens from this point forward. Is it a good time to sell? Is it a good time to buy? And like Adrian said, you shouldn't be trying to time the market. Forget that. It's more of you have some compelling reason in your life right now where you need to buy. Maybe you're sick of renting and your landlord's not a good landlord, or just you're tired of living where you're living and you want to live somewhere else. As far as a good time to be selling, maybe you've got PCS orders. Maybe you've got a job relocation. Maybe you want to go back to where family's living at in the mainland, or maybe you need to upsize, downsize, or right size. The
Or
bottom line,
maybe to do a 1031 exchange into a DST, which is what we
yes,
interviewed Kyle about earlier this week.
if it's an investment property, right?
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
just depends. It's your situation.
All right.
So anyways, we should wrap it up so we can get ready for our next virtual open house. So stay with us. We are going over to where are we at to next? Oh, over to Kaneohe. Over
Yeah,
to
we're
Kaneohe.
going over to
Take Kane.
Kaneohe. If you guys want to hear more of this in-depth information to give you an idea of what's happening in the marketplace, we're doing this every Saturday on AM 830 KHVH. We record during the week, so if you want to watch us live during the recording, and do we record like, oops, I made a mistake, do it over. Oops, I made a mistake, do it over. Or
No,
do we
it
do
is
it
a
like
live. It's a live show.
it's a
So tune
recorded
in.
show, but we record it as if we're doing it live, so we don't stop. If we flub something or drop an F bomb, you're going to hear it. And F bombs, I mean by the word fun.
Okay, on that, we'll be heading over to Kaneohe. So please join us for the virtual open house over in Kaneohe.
Yeah. See
All
you there.
right.